So first I would like to welcome Chinmaya and Ekansh. First question from the Chinmaya. What was the strategy which you had planned in this time? Because see, suppose if we have a rank 500 or more than 500 in the JEE mains, or have you thought about that you are going to get under 100? Because dream of getting IIT Mumbai is everybody's dream, right? So I wanted to know from your side.
The improvement really, I think it was mostly more that I did pretty bad in JEE mains. I kind of messed up JEE mains, and like I made quite a few silly mistakes which I should not have made. If I didn't make those, I would have gotten better. I think I learned from that and I improved in JEE Advanced. So I guess I learned from my mistakes and try to like minimize the amount of silly mistakes I made in Advanced, and also like I prepared better. So I guess that was the reason for this jump in my rank.
So what was your journey in the 11th and 12th grade? And I would ask you this question, that what should be the parental responsibility in this journey?
So for my journey for 11th and 12th, I would say like most of my journey, whatever I was doing on a regular basis, whatever, I was just following like blindly whatever the Allen faculty told me. And like, whenever I felt ki thoda pressure, whenever I felt ki I was under pressure, it's important to take that time to de-stress, because a lot of students come under pressure right now. So when you're feeling down, I'd say like parents are like your main emotional like backup. What are they like? What you have at home is going to be your main like de-stressing mechanism from all the academics that you're doing like every day.
So what you wanted to suggest, or I wanted to say to guide to the parents, and what is your parents currently doing? That also you want to say.
My parents were really supportive throughout my journey. Like whenever I did bad, I think like they helped me like lift myself up. And again, yeah, you shouldn't really take pressure about your parents' expectations. Try to push that to the side of your mind and just try to learn for the sake of it. Don't put that much pressure on yourself for marks. Even if you score bad in one test, it's fine. You can always do better in the next test. Just try to improve, try to study, and again, yeah, parents, try to support your children.
See, how was the role of Allen Career Institute in your journey? Because 2 years, when 9th and 10th you did together, it was a different thing, but 11th and 12th, subject changes, concept changes, approach changes when you are preparing for the JEE mains and advanced.
I can say that Alan really supported me a lot, and then I think like Alan was the major factor contributing to my success, my rank in JEE and other exams. So yeah, Alan helped a lot. I think definitely they supported me a lot. I mostly followed my teacher's advice throughout my 11th and 12th. And like listen, again I'd say that to all students out there, listen to your teachers, follow their advice, do what they're saying. Even if you're doing it blindly, just follow it. They have experience, they have like produced results before, so you can trust them and follow whatever they tell you to do. Also like I think like Alan's doubt solving session, like the doubt solving sessions conducted also like helped me a lot. Yeah, overall the role of Alan has been very central to my journey, I'd say.
Same 2 questions from your side also.
First of all is the teacher's advice. That's like the most central and like the most important part of your journey. What you want to do is just like close your eyes, just follow whatever your teacher says, and yeah, you should get there because they know what they're doing. They've done this before. And another thing that I'd like to add is the environment that Allen like gives to the student, because like if you're in your Allen center and you look around you, everyone is studying. There's no one who's like slacking off, and that puts a little good pressure on you. Ki even I need to study. If you're surrounded by like-minded people with the same goals, eventually like even you're gonna like work towards that goal. And I feel like Allen gives you like the perfect environment to do this.
How important is the requirement of mobile as this age, right? Second point, when mobile is there, then social media, Instagram, Facebook and all fala cheese will come, right? How important is this? If you have not utilized, now are you feeling that something you lost in those 2 years when you have not utilized those things?
So yeah, in 11th and 12th, I didn't really use social media. I mean, it was effectively zero. So like whatever I had, I deleted. I quit social media for 2 years, and now I don't feel like I lost anything significant, because like my suggestion is to like leave social media, leave everything. Only like maybe like one screen you need just to solve like your worksheets, your Allen app, your test reviews. That's the only thing I actually use my phone for. Yeah,
I think if I was using social media, my performance would have been significantly worse. Social media is definitely a really big distraction, and you get almost nothing out of it. So my social media use was negligible throughout these 2 years, and that was really helpful. That definitely boosted my performance by a lot. So even if you're using social media now in 10th, try get rid of it in 11th and 12th. You won't miss anything. Even if you're scrolling reels or whatever, you won't remember that after the next 10 minutes. So it's essentially pointless. It's just you're just wasting your time.
See, during the preparation, because most of the student when they are in the 11th grade and 12th grade, they always confuse that when they are preparing for the JEE or preparing for the NEET, what should be their sequence of study and sequence of their subject in the final examination. Means what should be the chemistry, physics, maths, or maths, chemistry, physics. So how you decided finally and what the student has to be done?
How you feel? I think for me, like I finally in the final in both JEE mains and advanced, I attempted my paper in the order of chemistry, physics, and math. Different people do it in different ways. I initially in the beginning of 11th, I had started out doing physics, chemistry, and math, different configurations to see which is better for you in the exam hall, because math takes a lot of time and chemistry takes lesser time. So again, it is very individual. You have to try out different combinations and see which works best for you.
First, I used to get all the hard concepts in physics and chemistry down, and then biology is anyway, greater part of it is mugging up. So I used to leave that for like a little later because that was a little low priority. I can just read it and remember. But like physics and chemistry, if I didn't have the concept down, that'll take a lot of time, and my paper will take a great hit if I don't know the concepts properly. Your internal tests that Alan is going to conduct, those are to experiment. Those are to find out a strategy. You have to keep changing your strategy for each test. Find which one works the best for you. Find which one where you're scoring your most marks. Right. My final NEET paper, I did biology, chemistry, and physics. Like I always followed through in those 2 years. I didn't want to change it up last second and mess up or something.
See, throughout the 2 year of journey, most of the time your test marks is higher, lower. What was the strategy at that time when you got the less marks? And what was the parental support at that time and mentor support at that time?
I think initially my marks in 11th were a little lower compared to what I got in 12th. So like there was a gradual improvement overall. But yeah, there was a lot of fluctuation from test to test. I think when that happens, I think it's just important to just keep studying. Just don't really, just keep putting in more effort, keep working hard. And you're bound to get a good result the next time. Even mentors also, like they help you, they suggest what you can improve, what you could have improved, how you could have attempted it better. Just try to apply all those learnings to the next test and you definitely will do better.
So what do you want to say to the students that in this journey of JEE and NEET preparation, what they should do? And if the student in their lower class 6th to 10th grade, then what they should do?
Your preparation for JEE and NEET is not like a 100-meter sprint, right? It's like a marathon. So like you want to make sure that you don't burn yourself out, right? You have to make sure that you like keep on studying throughout the 2 years. It's not like in 1 week I'll study 2 days, I won't study the rest 5 days. Like it's important that you like make sure you're like spacing your study intervals and you're like properly sitting and studying every single day as much as possible. And then another piece of advice I'd like to give is like maintain your physical fitness and like health, right?
Why did you choose Bombay? Why is IIT Bombay the preferred choice?
Mostly because IIT Bombay is known as like one of the best IITs, and it's the computer science branch in IIT Bombay is like one of the best. So I had gone for that, and there they themselves had stated that the IITB CS department is better than ours. So I think that was one of the factors which led me to choose this, which led me to choose IIT Bombay over other colleges.
Just I want to know, other than your Allen schedule, what other times, how you used to do, like what subjects you used to review regularly? Let's before Allen timings like morning or in the evening. How you used to regularly study yourself?
Daily after Allen, I used to have around 5 or 6 hours. It varied from day to day. But like 4, 5 or 6 hours I used to study after Allen classes, and if there wasn't Allen classes, then I used to study around 10 to 12 hours that day.
How to avoid distraction from the study?
So what I used to do was just like switch off my phone, keep it to the side, turn off notifications, everything, keep it face down, keep it away from me, make sure that I'm not using it or whatever, or use like if I'm solving a worksheet on my phone or like my laptop or something, keep it on do not disturb, right?
So Chinmay, what you say? How many hours we should when children should take the break? Means after 1 hour, like 2 hours, कितना ब्रेक होना चाहिए?
It is, I think I used to take breaks around about every 45 minutes or every 1 hour. But again, what I do is not like what everyone will do. It is very dependent on the person themselves.
Chinmay told that he used keypad mobile, but now last week in one session they told that in LN online online works will be given, and how it is possible to do if we use keypad mobile.
Again, I use, like, I just carried the keypad phone on me when I went to classes. It was just to like call my parents in case I needed to book an auto or something like that. For all of that, for anything related to Alan, the Alan app, contacting my teachers with doubts on WhatsApp, like, you have kind of restricted access to it. You can't just pick it up and start scrolling or using social media or whatever.
Thank you so much. Thank you.